Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm looking for my friends. Who's waiting for people to join? I've made a rule here that I'm not going to invite anybody. I'm just going to wait to see who joins. Hey, Brooke, how's it going? Long time no see. Wow. James Parrish, how's it going? How's it going? Just want to welcome everybody. This is episode 1 of the Tremblay Mckay. I am live, yeah. I'm talking to my partner over here. I'm waiting for him to join so I can invite him onto the Go Live. I think he's going to be on here. So how's everyone doing today? How you doing, James? How you doing, Brooke? Everybody good? Take off my earphones. Put on this little thing right here. There. I'm back. So I think my partner and I, Matt Tremblay, there he is. He finally joined. We've decided to do a weekly show, and just going to try to invite him here. There he is right there. It says I can't invite Matthew to a live video. Don't know why. Try again. Invite to broadcast. There we go. Come on down. Come on out, Matthew. Join me on this thing. We got 2 viewers so far. I think we bored a few people. So it's the Tremblay Mckay. Tremblay and Mckay. It's the show tonight. We're going to try to bring some value to you people, to our friends, whoever likes to join up. Having a little trouble here. It says inviting. I've never invited anybody else. This is my first time doing this. Four people watching. Who else is out there? Who else is out there? Mark, how you doing, man? Hey, it's my brother-in-law. What's up, Matt? Just waiting for my partner to come out here. Yo, Renee, what's going on? Yeah, I know. It's not going to be boring for long. I'm just waiting for my partner to come out here, but he's not showing up. Hey, Despo, how you doing? What are you doing up so late? It's only Thursday night. Huh, he's having trouble coming out here. I'm going to invite him again. So it's kind of late here tonight. It's about 12:40, 12:35, 12:40. It's a nice balmy 30 degrees in Ottawa. It's getting a little cooler here. My buddy Matthew, he's out in Thailand. We're trying to do a duo show. This is supposed to be episode 1. I'm going to talk about a little bit about what we do in life. We work online. It's how we make our money. Talk a little bit about how it's possible to create more time for yourself. And creating time for yourself allows you to spend more time working on yourself, which a lot of people don't get a lot of time to do. They end up, for some reason I can't invite my guest. You end up working on your 9-to-5 jobs. I know a lot of people like my brother-in-law, who is just out here. He works at home. He can do all his. It's a good example of how the internet and not have to spend your time commuting to a job every day. And when you omit that, I'm just trying to invite him here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can't invite anybody out here. So I'll wait for a few more people to come on. Maybe I can bring out another one of my partners. But it's all about creating time freedom for yourself. When you can work at home, you can do that. I've spent a lot of time in the last little while learning how to do that. No, there's Matthew again. I'm going to invite him out. Invite to broadcast. Come out this time. Hey, Eric, what's going on, buddy? Some little action. So yeah, I spend my days on the computer and working from a laptop. I can do it beach. I can do it anywhere I want. I spent the last year. I used to run a brick and mortar business, and that business took a lot of my time and a lot of my energy. I made some pretty decent money doing it, but money is not the be all and end all. What's really important is having time to really enjoy life. You know, I mean, we come into life, we have our childhood, and that's great, and until we're about 18 years old. Once we reach about 18, we enter the school, we enter the job market, and, you work till you're like 60 years old, and this whole time, you're spending your whole life working for a paycheck. Well, in this day and age, it's not entirely necessary to do that anymore. That's an old world way of doing things. Technology is advancing. Technology is really blooming right now to the point where there's plenty of other options. So, in the last year and a half, I've been making my money online, selling products. And because of that, it's allowed me to develop myself personally in many, many ways that weren't possible in the past. Still trying to invite my partner out here, but he is having trouble. He's having trouble coming on. Okay. He's not making it. So, just for example, just the fact that I can get up and go anywhere in the world, any time of the year. I work in Ottawa, so it gets cold up here, right? It gets very, very cold up here, and you get snow up to your kneecaps. I spent my whole life here, and it's actually very taxing having to shovel yourself out of a driveway every morning before spending an hour on the road in traffic going to a job. And at the moment it was possible for me, when I realized it was possible for me to not have to do that and build a residual income online, I immediately jumped at it. I sold my business, I sold my house, and I played the smart game. I decided I wanted to work smart, and
not waste all my time doing these kind of things. It was definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I have no more viewers. There he is again. We had a little bit of a show planned out here, but so I've spent the last year and a half doing this now, and I've done a lot of traveling. I spent the winter in Barbados this past winter. Been to Orlando, been to Vegas, probably heading to Thailand in September. Not only does it allow me to, really start my days calmly, I get to exercise, I get to meditate, I get to read a lot. The reading is great because, I don't even watch television anymore. I just read. That is very rewarding. I just get to fill my mind with good information. Still trying to invite my partner out here. Facebook Live is not being very nice to me right now. I guess technology isn't all it's cracked up to be all of a sudden. But I'm very, very grateful to have stuff like this, Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Darren, how's it going? Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to churn your phone. I had to do that as well because my phone is churned, so you have to churn your phone too, Matthew. You have to turn it sideways. Start your phone turned up and then turn it sideways. Do it that way. We had a whole thing planned for you here, but I'm having trouble with bringing somebody out onto the show. Hey, what's going on, Randy? It's my first go live. I have a partner who's supposed to come out with me, but it's not working out so well. No, I'm using an iPhone. He has an iPhone too, but he's trying an Android. I don't know how to use this stuff. So I guess this is a test show. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn it off right now. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Yeah, it's only iOS. Yeah, you can't use your Android, Matt. You have to use iOS. You have to use your iPhone. And you have to start it upwards and then turn it. Yeah, there you go. Jeez. There we go. Man, what a task that was. You leave me hanging here for 10 minutes, man.
That was 15 minutes to join. That's
Jeez.
amazing.
You have to turn it sideways,
I was
man.
turning my phone. Every time I get the it was like this. So it was to join, and I push. Maybe it's a problem with the iOS. Like it was not possible to turn it. I don't know why. but it's good. So,
you can't play with that. You can't do it with.
and now
Are
it's
you on
functioning.
Android right now? Yeah.
No. I'm on an iPhone.
It's only iPhone that does this. That's what Randy was telling me there. So when you try to switch over, you can't do it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
There we
it was
go.
not possible for me to turn it like I was turning my phone and the screen didn't turn. So
So your screw. It was messing
yeah.
up.
So
Oh well.
I
Lesson
removed the
learned.
phone.
So yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
iOS is now like Windows.
So Matthew's coming from Thailand. He lives there now. It's the type of lifestyle that he gets to live now because he's been working online for the last year and a bit. That's what I was talking about the type of lifestyle that, well, I was trying to talk about it, but at the same time I was trying to bring you out, so I was half-assing the whole thing. But we just want to talk about the type of lifestyle that we get to live now because of what we're doing. I was saying how my old job was, really tied me back, dealing with employees and safety standards and overhead, like the rent and all the supplies. It was a massive overhead, and just to make any money, I had to spend a lot of money. So the advantages of working online are actually pretty amazing, considering the initial costs that it takes to really get going. It's next to nothing. I mean, I literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars building a furniture shop. The stress and all that went along maintaining the furniture, it was so much stress and so much to deal with. Now we don't. Now we all work online. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm coming to Thailand to see you very soon as well.
That will be awesome. So yeah,
Ko Chang, man.
We'll do a show just to tell you guys, like, okay, it's test show. Episode 1 will be a little bit special, but yes, share it, like, love, like I love it. I see all the love.
Hi Rochelle,
all
how you
the
doing?
There's many people jump in, so we will do this show like to talk about everything like around.
Thanks, guys.
Lifestyle. All right.
We're just getting a lot of likes and loves from an awesome new community that I joined. These guys know what's up. These guys know what's up.
The personal development, the success, the freedom. So we will talk about like all of this, because when it's the beginning of everything, like when you don't have to think about the money, when you don't have to think about when you're not stressed, when you free yourself from all the stress about the money in your life, you can focus on so much better things, better stuff, like human thing, like the relationship, like your dreams, like your goal. Like when you free yourself from the money, it's like the first things in your life, it's the financial freedom. And then when you get the financial freedom, the connections looks like. I receive all the love, all the likes, so I believe that he probably. Can you hear me, Mr. Costa?
You're jumping around. You're jumping around like crazy. Well, at least they can hear us though. Yeah, like you were saying, it's about initially getting those pressures of money off your life, being able to pay your bills, getting to that point first, and once you reach that point, after that point, because now, whatever you feel like doing, you can spend time doing. If it's spend time with your children, like you were saying, Matthew, spend time with your wife or, you know, your girlfriend or husband or whatever, you know, you get to focus on the things that matter now, you know, living in the moment, living in the now, not living for the past or for the future. Because that's where the real connections are made, in the moment, right? Getting all those pressures off your mind is the beginning. Everything begins to bloom after that. I spend my mornings, I'll wake up, I'll read. First thing I do is I read every day. I'll grab a book, start filling my mind with useful information. You know, I'm not reading bad stuff either. I mean, I'm not saying don't read, don't have fun with reading either, but like, you know, I'll always read something valuable, something that's going to fill my mind with something valuable, something that's going to keep me learning, pushing forward, you know, growing, always growing. Okay. Like, I'm 42 years old now. You know, a lot of people, they reach my age and they start to relax, you know, they've done that 30 years of work, and they've reached this plateau, you know, they've reached this point where they think they're happy. You know, I mean, these days, let's face it, 40 is not where people stop. People stop at 60 now, 65. Spend how many years from age 20 to 65? Majority chunk of your life, right? The majority chunk of your life spent working for somebody else, hour for money, instead of now utilizing technology to your advantage and create residual income that just grows and grows and grows and grows. I mean, it's pretty amazing what we have at our disposal now these days. And, you know, I watch so many people they've just accepted their lots in life, you know? I mean, I still have friends, they're not really, I don't really see them too much anymore, but I know a lot of people, I mean, you know, they're my age and they're still, you know, tending bars and stuff like that. It's such a shame, you know, you don't really have to do that kind of stuff anymore. But it's all about growing. And, you know, even though I had my own business, most people would have stopped there or done that till the day they died, right? I looked at what was going on, the revolution, the technological revolution, the information age. I looked out there and I saw what was going on. I was like, no, there's more out there now. There's so much more out there. And I decided to take all this stuff that I had built for 7 years throughout my 30s. I built a business, a really good one. I got great contracts, government contracts, all sorts of stuff. I built a really good business, but I wasn't happy doing that. You know, I looked out there, I saw what the world was offering in the technological sector, in the information sectors. I looked out there and I saw what was happening, and I decided, you know, I'm going to sell everything and take a chance on, you know, creating more freedom for myself, because I was chained to my business. It was a brick and mortar business. I was chained to that business, and I felt it, you know, the pressures and everything. I couldn't go away at any time. It was a brick and mortar business. I had to open the doors for my employees every day, right? So, you know, I decided to sell it, let someone else deal with that hassle. You know, I even sold my house too, because I wanted to get up and travel. I wanted to see the world more. I wanted adventure in life. I wanted experience. I want to live in the moment. I don't want to live for paying rent the next month all the time, you know, and having to worry about that. I didn't really have to worry about that, but I did have to worry about paying the rent for an 8,000 square foot facility. That was a pretty serious rent that I had to worry about every month, right? So, you know, that I took that pressure off. And now
you're not alone. You're in this position.
Yeah, I know. But like I was saying, a lot of people think like they let their pride get the best of them, and their egos, and like, look what I built this, and they cherish that, you know, and they cherish what they've done, you know. But really, change is where the real magic lies, you know. Getting out of your comfort zone as much as possible. That's where the real rewards lie in this life. They don't lie in building something comfortable and just getting soft in that spot, you know, or getting unhappy, or getting stressed out and sick, you know, or whatever. You know what stress leads to. You know, if I can say anything, find your passion, find your love, find something that's going to open, you know.
Like Randy says, find your why. What is your why? He says like that. That's the leaders take risk. You know, all the leaders.
That's right.
They take risk. Exactly. If you want something, you need to do something. You need to take action, like what we said yesterday. You need to start with a first step. So this can be a risk, you know, to do something, like to change something. You need to do something different, because if you're still doing the same things, you will get the same result. So you need to start by something different, and this different things should be a risk, because you're outside of your comfort zone. You do something like there's not like everybody can do it because you don't want to do it.
Randy's a badass, by the way. You should check out his go lives. He's really good at them. I'm boring compared to that guy.
The fruit is out on the limb.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
thanks, man.
It's important. Great value here, guys. Thanks, Randy. You need
hey, James. James is a buddy of mine. He lives in Haiti. He has a hotel in Haiti. I gotta go see him real soon. I was down in the Caribbean. He lives in Haiti, in Cap Haitian, the really nice part of Haiti. He's got a hotel there. I gotta come see you, James, real soon. I went to Barbados instead this winter. I'll come see you.
That's good. So around this show, we will do every day. Yeah, it's a big engagement like right now. It's a commitment. We'll do it every day. Maybe, hey, it's still on the clock, 1 a.m. Yeah, maybe it will be a little bit different. Like the time will be different, because the show will be about the freedom, the lifestyle, the laptop lifestyle. It will be about all of this that we have right now. So probably we will change the time just to show you that yes, we don't have any calendar, we don't have any pressure, we don't have anything to do. So keep an eye every night. That will be fun. We will do something.
Keep your
fun,
eyes open.
Give you maybe also some technical stuff. We talk about this like in you know, the online world is not just only about the freedom, but it's also some technical things that you need to know if you want to build a business online, if you want this freedom, if you want this kind of life. Yes, you need to also learn some technical stuff, and that's why. So that we did it. So we can show you how we did it.
Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. It does a lot of. I was saying there's definitely a learning curve to it. There's definitely a learning curve to it to getting into this line of work. But you know, it took me, let's say the furniture industry, for instance, it took me like 10 years to really master all that kind of stuff. It took me about 6 months to really get the internet marketing deal under my belt. I mean, you're always learning, but you get the bulk of the beginning stuff under your belt, you start getting results relatively quickly, you know. So getting to that point, and you start seeing the results come in. At that point, you know, you start to do other things. You know, you get to open up your life because you've created that time freedom, and that's where the real gold starts to kick in for you, you know. And the beauty about it is, once you start developing, you know, yourself personally, mentally, spiritually, physically, you know, that's how it went down the road for myself. You know, hey Vanessa, how's it going? Jake, what's up? Vanessa's a badass. She works out. She's a bodybuilder. She's an old friend of mine.
Right.
She knows all about personal development, man. She's totally disciplined herself. I've watched an amazing transformation with her over the last few years. But it's that kind of commitment, you know. And if you give anything that kind of commitment, you know, you start to see fruits. You start to see rewards. And I have to say, the rewards of learning how to work online have been nothing short of spectacular for myself. I mean, I've been more places in the last year than in the last like 5 years, you know. So it's really amazing, you know. You really follow your path for yourself this way. Individual income, fine.
Like, think about this.
Max, what's up?
When,
The Banjo Man's in the
when you was
house.
young, sorry, who is in the house? Right now, can you hear me?
He's in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm in Thailand. My Wi-Fi is good.
Anymore?
I can hear you. Like,
You can't hear me?
choppy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
now it's back.
it's back now.
Yeah, so I'm curious about like next week how it will go. So, like when I will be in Canada, how the Wi-Fi is there, because here usually the Wi-Fi is really good. So I'm not sure about why it's choppy like this. But it was, yeah, maybe it's.
See you later, Randy.
Right now, like.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for all the love.
Yeah, so I think it's half an hour already because I jump in like at 15 minutes.
Yeah, it took me a long time of being really boring trying to bring you out. I'm not used to these
But
go lives yet.
But we will do better. But I'm not sure why my screen wasn't turning. You know, when I flipped my phone, it wasn't turning. I needed to reboot my phone to be able to do it.
Well, you can like close out all your apps. You know, you double tap the home button,
Right.
and then you just close out all your apps. You did all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That helps sometimes.
Everything was closed. Hey, hola. We have people from France because now in France, 7 a.m. in the morning, so people are waking up in France. So that's good. We have people in Thailand right now who join. Lolo. That's good, but we are at the end. We will do it. We will do this show for those who just jump in right now. Like, you will be able to watch the replay, but we will do this show daily, and it will be about all the things about personal development, about technical stuff for the online world, how it can be possible to build a business online technically, about success, about freedom. Yeah, because think about it. When you was kid, you had probably like some dreams. You had some things that you wanted to do, and you just go to school and you just maybe forget it, or maybe you needed to make a choice, and maybe you needed to start to learn a work, to learn to go for a job at the end, and you just, hey Jason, and you just forget it.
Craig.
And most of your time when you're alive, you don't really live how you really want to live. You know, waking up in the morning and be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. This is the real life. This is how it should be. And I was told as well, you know, oh, you will need to work. I think your computer screen, yeah. Like my parents told me this. In school, they told me this as well. So people told me, like, you need to work if you want to be successful. So you need to work hard. Yeah, not just work, but work hard if you want to be successful. And I believe that it's not about working hard, but it's working smart. That it's most important. If you work smart, you don't really need to work hard, or maybe you will work hard, but for a short period of time instead of working hard all your life. And you will be able to really and truly live your life. Making a sacrifice for a month, 2 months, a year, maybe. What is it like compared to 40 years? Like, make sacrifices for a year. What is it for 40 years? Like, if you compare, be able to. This is what we will talk about. Vanessa, she said, just start watching. We're not 100% sure. Thanks for the shout out, Casta.
Vanessa's the bodybuilder I was talking about. She's a perfect example of what discipline can achieve, you know. But what are we at right now? How long have we been on here? These go lives, they don't tell you how long you've been on for.
No, they don't tell you now. You need to watch me. I'm connect myself to your live, and it's 36 minutes right now.
Okay.
36 minutes, right?
So we want to keep it relatively short.
Yeah.
We had some technical difficulties at the beginning, so you know, we'll try to fix that a little quicker next time. Took you about 12 minutes to get on here.
So it'll be better and better.
Yeah, it's all a learning process.
Hey, Craig.
But everyone, thanks for coming out.
Maxim.
Yeah, there will be more, Max.
We will do it daily.
Look at Jason with the love. And thanks, buddy.
We want to make it interactive, so don't be shy to interact with us. Comment below. Like, we will read your comments on the spot. It should be great to talk with you and talk about like your own experience on the subject that we will talk about. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll definitely get pretty deep in the future.
Same time. Well,
not the same time every day, but they'll definitely come up.
We can change the time because it's all about freedom. It's all about like a laptop lifestyle and the freedom that we created. So we can change the time because now it's a little bit late. So maybe there's some people who want to watch it like maybe earlier. We'll have more viewers.
Matthew and I have to come together at the right time. You know, you never know. Like, I might be horseback riding, he might be surfing, you know, and we might not. We'll be doing our own thing, you know. So we got to work that out, right? When we're both free, we'll be like, "You ready? You ready?" Boom, and we'll do it. Yeah, exactly. So that's, you know, we can't be tied down to each other either. You know, we still got to be free. So
just to be sure, you can select the notification. You know, you can click on the notification. So every time we will be live, me or Costa, you will get a notification. So I'm not sure where you can do it, but I believe that it's an option on the top or somewhere on the screen.
Anyone who's watching it, you can ask for notification.
Turn on live notification. Yeah. So you have probably three dot on the top right corner. It should be 3 dots, and you can turn on the notification, the live notification. So when Costa will be live, it's in the comment, Jason? Oh, so maybe for iPhone, it's in the comment. Android, it's here. So for an Android, it's on the top right corner. There's 3 dots, and when you click on it, you can see you can I don't know.
Thanks, Jason. Jason's got all the info down there. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, Jason. Me, it's live right now, and if I click on the it's live right now, and if I click on the
Definitely gonna have to get used to this. I'm a Go Live amateur. We'll work it out.
Good. So thanks everybody.
All right, guys.
Those who
Out.
as well. What?
Just saying thank you to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you next time.
Thank you everybody.
Love you guys. Have a good night.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
See you. See you, Matt.